Hey Billings, what's up? It's Neil Beyer, another edition of the Billings Beat. Today I'm here with Nash Morales, who is an artist among other things. Nash, you just want to take a moment to introduce yourself, tell a little bit about your story?
Sure. My painting name is YNACIO, and my name is Nash Morales, and I was born and raised in eastern Montana. I have a lot of family here in the Billings area, basketball, coaching. I'm born and raised in Montana. Love the state. It's who I am, and I'm an artist.
Yeah.
So this is what I do.
And let's talk a little bit about your artist. If I'm not mistaken, it's always been something that's been in your heart.
Yeah, I always knew that I could paint, but I never really touched on it, because I didn't know anybody who ever painted and made a living at it. It's something you do for entertainment, I was in the world of get a real job, get a benefit, get a retirement,
Right.
Most people, being an artist is a risk because you don't know if you're going to survive or you're going to make it, but yeah.
So what or when or what happened that made you decide to take that risk?
I went through a lot of really tough times in my life, and at one point in my life I was homeless. I was an alcoholic. I've gone through addiction, and I cleaned up my life, and for me it was my faith. I found God, and I always had this gift. I knew I had the gift, but I never used it. Once again, it's a big challenge to say, I'm going to quit my job and I'm just going to paint for a living.
Yeah.
Giving up security it's a really hard thing to do.
Absolutely.
Because you're like, you don't know if you're going to be homeless again or you're going to make it.
Right.
But if I don't do it, I will regret it the rest of my life. For me, it's about showing people that are in a bad spot in their life. If they're addicts or homeless, you can turn your life around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You're never too far gone that God can't reach you.
Right.
If you would have told me 5-10 years ago that I'd be painting, doing this for a living, I would have told you you're crazy. But this is how life happens.
Yeah.
Life changes on that dime.
Right.
But once again, you have to put work into it too.
Right.
It's not going to just drop the lottery ticket on you.
Right.
If you're not willing to grind and go for it. And yeah, it's not going to be easy. But if we're easy, they'd sell it at the dollar store,
Yeah.
But that comes with perseverance. It comes with integrity. And this journey for me, painting, has taught me who I am, what I want to be, and who God has created me to be. And my message is really simple, you're never too far gone. Turn your life around.
Yeah.
Do what you love.
Yeah.
Life is short, be happy. And this is what I do every night.
So let's talk more about painting now.
Sure.
What is the medium you use?
It's acrylic on glass.
Okay. And you have a very interesting technique, one that I've never heard of before. Do you want to elaborate about that a little more? How you I guess the mode or how you put paint on the glass. What is your technique?
And so at nighttime I get ready. I clean my glass, get it ready, and I have a counter. I paint on my kitchen counter, my studio's in my house because I'm always with my art pieces. It's just true. Then I lay out the paint that I want, which I have a ton of paint. I have way more paint than I need, but I smudge my house, to get rid of all the bad vibe. Anything that's bad isn't welcome there. And then I just have a deep conversation with God. Each piece is a prayer. And I'm always like, okay, God, here we go. So tonight, you talk to me or I'll talk to you, but we're going someplace. So then I lay my glass down on my counter, and can I pick this up and put this on?
Yeah, absolutely.
So then I lay my glass down on the counter like this. So, and then I'm standing in front of it, I have my paint on the sides, I put on my headphones or have music going on, I shut out the lights, I put on my blindfold, and I just start praying. And it's, for the most part, I'm in the light, whoever's coming that night steps out of the dark, and then I just start finger painting. This finger, no more than this hand. And I have my paint over here. The music moves me, whatever music I have going on, I listen. And then I just stand there and I just start moving. And I just move. and
So
I move.
painting blindfolded with music on, finger painting on the back side of the glass, and then the outcome is
Sure, it's laying there. When I'm done, when I feel like it's done, then I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm like, okay, God, I've moved enough, because sometimes I move the paint, sometimes the paint moves me. And it's what I see in my head.
Do you ever take out the blindfold just to see what's going on?
No, I don't cheat, because then I feel like I'm cheating somebody else. And then when I'm done, it's wet, but I'm always like, okay, God, what did we do tonight? And then I pick it up. This is what I created.
Now, do you surprise yourself when you look at what you created?
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
oh goodness, that's amazing.
What I say is, how the hell did I get here?
Yeah.
And that's what I say. But once again, if you have a gift, use your gift. This is my gift. Nobody else in the world can do what I can do in the amount of time that I do it in.
How long does something like this take you?
Honestly, I can do that piece 8 minutes.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, 8 minutes.
Now I want to see you paint. Can people watch you, or is it an independent thing?
It's an independent thing, because for me it's a very spiritual thing, and it's just something that it's sacred.
Do you have a name for this piece?
Yeah, his name is called Nothing to Lose.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And can you talk a little bit about this piece? I think there's.
Oh yeah, Nothing to Lose is great, because nothing to lose is that warrior spirit. He's that spirit of a father, an uncle, a veteran. But don't get me wrong, I mean, he has that spirit of any woman who's a warrior. I mean, he's a warrior in general across the board. Because I know some women that are just as strong and tough,
Absolutely.
who, absolutely can take anybody, But he is strong, he's powerful, he's vibrant. And he's just kind of gotten to that point where when you look at him, he's going to defend what he loves, and he's got nothing to lose. He'll put it all on the line. And that's what made him great. When I turned around and saw him, I was like, holy crap, look at him. But I mean, look at those eyes, the color, how it blends.
And when you were painting this, what were the emotions you were feeling?
Oh man, Nothing to Lose,
Yeah.
I screamed the whole time. You ever scream for that long? Try screaming for 8 minutes, you'll pass out. Just scream.
I'm sure. Right now?
Oh yeah, you could if you wanted to. I did this at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I figured the police were gonna come because my music was just cranked, because I have big party speakers, and I'm just like, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, because that's the power that comes with Nothing to Lose.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a raindrop. He's a hurricane. He's a typhoon. That's who Nothing to Lose is.
He's a powerful piece, definitely.
Absolutely.
And beautiful. I love the colors.
Thank you.
So what else do you have?
So, he's great. I mean, the yellow eyes, he was probably, honestly, like 15 minutes.
Are most your paintings portraits or faces?
Yeah. I have some, most of them are faces. Most of them, yeah. I do a few of them are full bodies, but not a lot of them. And I only do men. They're the only ones that ever come into my head. So yeah, it's very male dominated, But I have some that, we should have had a couple of them, and they're very manly, but they're very eloquent. They're very soft-spoken. Not everything that I paint is big, powerful, and I'm going to run you over. Some of them are very kind and gentle. It just depends on the piece. And so it's a plethora of different emotions, because even warriors take a break. Even warriors love their children. They have that soft side to them.
Do any of them resemble anybody from your life, from your history, and in the faces? Do they represent someone or something that you have experienced?
Oh yeah, of course. Some of them do. Yeah, some of them, like some of the people that helped me, and then some of the people who I've just seen in life, because when you look at them, they eventually come back to you. But each piece is, any one of these guys, he's a great piece because he could be your neighbor, he could be your friend. I believe this guy, any woman would want to date him, Any guy wants to be his buddy. You want to go to the gym, you want to work out with him. If you're in a fight, do you want this guy next to you? Yeah, you probably do. He's everybody. There's no With my pieces, there's no, you got to be white or you got to be black or you got to be, straight, gay, whatever. As long as you're a human being, you can assimilate to these pieces.
And I think you have one more piece. You want to show that one as well?
So this guy is probably one of my favorite pieces, and all of the pieces are on our website. And so this guy's name is Man. Man is a great piece, but Man is really difficult. It's difficult for me to explain Man because I'm not really sure what he's thinking or who he is. And Man was one of those pieces that was. I started Man probably at 10:30 at night, and I didn't finish with Man until probably, I don't know, 7 o'clock in the morning. It was an all-night session, and it was long, it was crazy, it was very emotional, and I love Man. Man speaks volumes, but he says nothing, You'll look at him, you can look at him all your life, and you'll never figure him out, But that's the great mystery of art, But I also believe that if you talk to him and ask him a question, he'll probably have the answer for you, But he's just a great piece, any way you look at it. And who else can do this on their kitchen counter, finger painting?
Blindfolded. I was just thinking, how do you know what colors you're using? I guess you don't. I mean, unless you have them arranged in a certain
Nah,
order.
until right now when I was cleaning up stuff, it looked like this table, and what I grab for is what I grab for.
I mean, it's kind of like just...
When God moves you, He
Yeah.
improves you, and He puts everything you need in front of you. So yeah, this is what I do for a living.
And what's the vision? I mean, is there like a 5-year vision or plan for what you want to do or accomplish with your art?
Oh yeah, 5 years from now, I'd like to take the money from what we make in art, and then like to turn it into a business to be able to hire people, as in manufacturing. So not only can we help people, but we could train them and put them to work. I mean, everybody's looking for a good job, with great benefits, and I want people to enjoy what they do, I don't know, a lot of people, I don't know, maybe, this sounds bad, but I don't care. A lot of people just are so greedy for themselves. You know what? If you can help other people and help their lives and make their lives better, why the hell aren't you doing it? How much is enough for one person? If you're a multi-billionaire, go feed some people. In the end, you're not going to take it with you, are you? No, I'm not taking mine with me. I'm going to spread it out there and go, you know what? Maybe I helped a family to get a better job so they can have a nicer car so their kids can go to college, and it pulls them out of poverty. I've been in that game too.
Right.
We should all want to help people. I do, that's what I do.
Any things to leave us on? Any final thoughts or anything you want to?
I just love what I do. It's my calling. It's my gift. I put God first in everything I do, in prayer, in painting.
And you are selling these, right?
Yeah.
And they're for sale on the website.
Yeah.
So if they go to that website, they can look at these artwork as well as additional artwork.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
or they can contact us and do a private showing, or we will go to your home and do a show. Actually, that's part of our plan now. Is that there's some people with COVID going on. Hopefully, we're past that and all that. But if you want a small show, let us know. We'd be happy to come to your home or the golf course, your private club, whether it be Big Sky, any place. Because we want a show. I do. It's important that I get out there, not even locally, but worldwide.
Yeah.
It's a huge community worldwide.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of me.
Awesome. Nash, thank you so much. It was very nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
This has been the Billings Beat. This is Nash and Joe. It's been a pleasure to speak to you both. Beautiful artwork. Please hop on the website, go check out these artwork as well as his additional artwork, and maybe there's something on there you'd like to purchase. We'll see you next time. Billings Beat. Cheers.